guys, welcome to MoonChild Serendipity Tarot. So today we have the general prediction for 2021 for BTS as a group. And I changed the filming angle a little bit. This is a little bit weird for me, but let me know how it works. Because I feel like, as I said before, this table is a little bit too big for the old angle, so it doesn't really catch my voice that well. It's really windy here today, so that might appear on the camera as well. And if you do hear the wind rustling, I apologize. It's really windy today. Yes, I already did the card shuffling. I have a pick at the cards as well, and I had like clarification where I didn't know how to interpret. I also include like my new cards in here, so really excited to incorporate them in the reading. So as the individual readings, we're gonna start with oracle cards, and then we've got some tarot cards. I'm doing it a little bit different in this reading, and we also get more oracle cards to give more details in that. So let's start with these oracles. So this is like the main themes. We have many cards today, they jumped out. So this is like the main themes of 2021 for BTS as a group. So I think collectively we're looking at career wise for them, but also because they are so close to each other, and it's basically they basically feel like a living organ together. So we might have a look, we might have a peek into possibly like how they feel and how things are going between them as well. So yeah, for the oracle cards here we've got longing for home, belonging, the original Lightworkers, and then we've got have you answered your deepest calling, warrior women. So what I got from this card, like first let's have a look at this one. I feel like 2021 they still not be able to tour as they did before. So the longing for home and the longing for the feeling of being belonged, it's actually like the longing for being on stage with a real audience, and that's where it feels like home for them for many years, and it will still does. So I feel kind of like they would just be able to sit in one place and kind of like reminiscing about how it actually feels being on an actual stage with an actual audience. And also it doesn't really appear on the card, but it feels to me like they would just be able to watch us on a screen and we would just be able to do the same. I think it makes sense because with how it is looking right now, it is really difficult for them to resume touring next year. Well, hopefully by the end of the year, but for the majority of 2021, I think we will have to get used to this new normal. But it doesn't stop them from doing the inspiring work that they are, from sharing the light with other people, from inspiring people, from sending out the meaningful messages that they have been doing all these years. It doesn't stop them. It might even empowering them to do that even better, because this is a difficult time for all of us, and it is needed for the people like BTS to, you know, shed the lights, and you know, keep the positive vibes going. Yeah, like as I said with this one as well, it's a challenging time, but it doesn't stop them. It only makes them grow stronger with whatever it is that they do, and with also like what they're doing is part of their soul mission, is the majority of their soul mission. So And the fact that they are being brought together to be BTS is also like to fulfill this soul mission of transcending other people and of inspiring, raising the vibrations of generations. It doesn't stop them. 2021, like how difficult it might be, it won't stop them from answering the call. There's something else about this as well. I'm feeling like a strong feminine energy. It doesn't have to be woman. Like energy doesn't have gender. So feminine energy is about creating, growing, like creating, protecting, growing, encouraging, nurturing. But also because she's a warrior woman, she's also like fighting at the same time. I feel like they possibly gonna do new project, which is similar to like Love Yourself with the UN, but it's gonna be on a different subject, I guess. Not sure what it is, but it's gonna be like an elaborated version of the Love Yourself project. Now we have like, I've never got this many cards before. Right, we have this first, your hard work is being paid off. The funny thing is, new moon in Capricorn just happened yesterday, 26th of December. So I feel like whatever it is that BTS is waiting for, like they are waiting for the one thing that they really, really, really want, I think, is the Grammy, and it might have been decided yesterday. Yeah, so I feel like with everything, with all the hints that we've been giving, and with, I don't know, I just get the really strong feeling that they are gonna get this Grammy. And with this card, it just like reassured another confirmation for me that BTS is gonna get this Grammy that they are nominated for. We've got Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. I don't think this relates to the fact that they're gonna win a Grammy, because they have been so humble, and they will remain that humble forever. So I don't think this, like, winning a Grammy would make them cocky or like whatever. But we're gonna have to look at the other cards to see where these cards fit in, because the funny thing is, when I was shuffling, this card fell out once, and I was like, not sure if it fits in the readings, or like, there's just this. So I put it back in the deck, and I later, it was actually the last card that fell out between, like, among these four cards. I'm like, yeah, so I have to take it. But we will see where it fits in later on in the reading. A personal issue reaches resolution. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like this commitment is being tested is definitely about the situations that they were not being able to tour. It's like, yeah, it's difficult getting used to the new way of doing things. So I think that's what this is about, but it might elaborate later in the reading when we get other cards. Yeah, let's start with the tarot. First one, we got Two of Pentacles. So we're doing 6 months and 6 months, and then we're doing the first 6 months. Four of Pentacles, Justice, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this Two of Pentacles, butterfly, and it gives me the sense of completion. So Yoongi is coming back, of course. He is coming back like fully recovered, and they will have the perfect number 7 again, and they when they have each other, there's this feeling of being completed, and like this feeling of completion it recharged them, and like they are once again being full. It's like ready to go, and it's like being rebirthed, because a butterfly to me is always like a symbol for transformation and rebirth, like complete change. But it also, the Two of Pentacles is also about balancing the energies in life. So I feel like the beginning of 2021 starting off quite well. They getting what they want to get, what they deserve, and they're also like working hard on the plans. Things are going under control, and things are going according to plans. And everything they wanted to do, they will be able to do that. Well, except from touring, of course, but I don't think they planned to tour in the beginning of the year. But maybe also like putting out a new album as planned before, because everything they plan out, I think they planned ahead for 2 years. So I think if they plan to release a new album in this first quarter of the year, they will do so. But then we've got this Justice and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups gave me the feeling of like, if they, like say 2 years before they had all this plan, like releasing an album in the first quarter of 2021 and then going on another tour after that. The touring part is being shattered. And like whatever plans that they are doing in the first quarter of 2021 is the plans that came up in 2020. It's not the plan that was planned in 2019 or 2008, 2019. It's not. This is what the new plans coming up because of the situation of 2020. And it's like a smaller and shorter term plans. So they will be able to execute those plans and like really make good money out of it. But at the same time, they have to consider the real situation and have to like weigh the pros and cons and really see the situation as it is. And even though it would damage them to have this plan shatter, the plan that was mapped out 2 years ago, but it is what it is. Like it is what's needed to be, and they can't do anything else apart from going along with it. It's definitely unwanted, but yeah, but also unavoidable. And I think that is also like a personal issue. Oh, no, not a personal. It's like also your commitment is being tested. Like even though you have to give up your plans that you mapped out 2 years ago, are you still determined to, I don't know, to go forth with these ideas? What am I talking about? This is just like random words popped up in my head, but it's probably about like, I don't know, a concept. What is it, like a new universe, a new era, even though without the touring or without something really important, like without a really important part of the era, they will still find a way to deliver it. I don't know. There's something I can't put into words here, but I don't look at it as something to worry about, because of the Justice card. So it is what's supposed to be, or like it's unavoidable. So just have to go along with it and just look at the bright side. Like for now, with the situation, nothing can be planned too ahead. Like, we just have to appreciate the time we have, like 2 or 3 months ahead, and we just walk within that limit, and eventually it will work out one way or another. And then moving on to the later part of 2021, we've got the Empress, then the Five of Wands, and I got a card to clarify the Five of Wands, and it's the Devil. We're gonna have to talk about it, but and then we've got the Daughter of Wands. So what do we have here? With the Empress, I feel like moving on from the Eight of Cups to the Empress is like an evolution. So it's kind of like you when you shift your perspective from what it is that you lost and learn from it and grow from it and use it as a like a fertilizer for your growth, it is actually like it's actually a good foundation to grow from it. And the Empress is like immense development in terms of like personal development, and also personal understanding of things and shifting of perspectives. So I feel like the end of 2021, it is where BTS can like learn and grow more, and even like with their intuition, with their sensitivity, their empathy, the ability to immerse in other people's feelings, and the ability to absorb feelings and emotions from other people, and like the ability to express themselves as well. They really grow and glowing. But this is all like inner work and personal work. I'm not sure if we're gonna see that or not, but we possibly see them being more expressive and being more loving towards fans, and I just feel like a mature feeling. Yeah, they might express their love and gratitude towards fans in a more mature way and more subtle, but also more immense, if there is such a thing. And then this Five of Wands is like conflicts. the keywords that come with Five Wands is conflict. And the conflicts here, I needed clarification for this conflict, and it's like it got the Devil. So I think they, by the end of 2021, the members would likely have different interests, and sometimes their interests can clash, and they can say, if I think the first half of the year is they focus on group work and group projects, but the end of 2021, with like this personal growth, inner growth, they will start to develop really strong personal interests, and some of those interests or some of those personal projects could like clash with the collective project, the project of the whole group, or like the collective motives and philosophies. For example, I don't know, it might be just like this individual project for example, it could take too much time, or it could like the schedules would be overlapped or things like that, and then someone's gonna get a little bit annoyed, and someone's gonna be a little bit exhausted. But the person or the people doing this individual project, a personal project, they are very emotional, and they really enjoy doing it. So I think the conflicts only last for really short periods of time, and it could be quite intense amongst the members. But because they really love and support each other, they would eventually find other ways to balance out, and then to give each members the individual space to learn and to grow, because they are so tightened together, individually and as a group. So if one member grows, that means the whole group grow as well, because if they develop themselves respectively, they could always contribute back to the growth of the group. So it is for the better, the bigger benefits of everyone. And I think it's also times that they are given space and time and energy to develop in their own way. I feel like BTS is always open to these ideas of members developing respectively, independently as well, but they are very dependent on each other. Like they need each other around. It's like, it's not even like work, it's just they so bind together. They're really tightly bound together. So it's natural for them to not wanting to do like solo works, kind of individual, should not say solo, individual works. But I think 2020, by the end of 2021, is the time that encouraged the members to really go and explore their own interests, and their ability to follow up with what they like. Yeah, so, and then we end the year with Daughter of One. So yeah, the balance of personal growth and collective growth, and also there are a lot of things in plans, a lot of projects, a lot of individual projects, at least 3 will be incubating for 2022. And like, this is the feelings of secured and assurance. So I feel like whatever it is that this 5 of Wands and the Devil situation signifies, it's gonna get resolved, and the result is gonna be a lot of growth, and a lot of new excitement as well, and passion, because the Wand is all about like passions and inspirations and like rapid growth as well. So yeah, it's looking really great by the end of 2021. Right, let's have a look at the more oracle cards that we have. The only thing that is real is love. I think this speaks really well with the Empress, the Devil, the Fat Ones, whatever. Oh, I've never noticed this, but the number is 7. So here we go. Whatever it is, the real thing is that the members really love each other, and they would support each other. Yeah, I'm hearing something about these 5 ones as well, is that if one member starts to have like personal interest, and that interest might conflict with the interest of the groups, or it might affect the schedule or the activities of the groups, the conflicts actually can happen. The 5 ones, inner conflicts can happen inside the head of the member. So say if one member wants to go to do an individual project, he would then think really hard about, like, should I really want to do this, but I don't want this to affect the group, and I don't want this to damage, or like, I shouldn't use using damage, but I don't want this to affect or to slow down the progress of the group. So yeah, because 5 ones is also a corner inner conflict as well, so that might be the case. But either way, by the end of the day, what they have for each other, like between the members, is love. They really love each other, and they just want the best for each other. So they will eventually find a way to resolve the conflicts. And yeah, the result is like Daughter 1. So it's totally gonna be very constructive kind of conflict. And we got Dark Spirit, be loyal to what you love. I'm not having corona, it's just something stuck in my throat. Yeah, what else can I say? Be loyal to what you love. This is another reminder. Be loyal to what you love. It doesn't have to be a person, but the love for what is that they're doing, for their job, for the fans, for the philosophy, the ideas behind BTS as a group. It is the foundation for everything that they do as a group or individually. So by the end of the day, whatever this 5-1 situation or the devil situation is, love is what remains, and love is the thing that always reminds them of why they started in the beginning, and with that, yeah, every problem can be solved. And then like so this time we've got 3. Oh, and this is also from my new deck. This is also from the new deck. I love this new deck so much. We've got Enlightenment. Oh, yeah, it fits so well with the Empress. It's like glowing and you're finally seeing new horizons. It also gives me a lot of a feeling of BTS soul mission, like the deepest calling for them is to enlighten people, like to show people the light, because they are light workers, right? So yeah, it is their job, it's their work to just like awake people, enlighten people, and pave the way, open the way, because this sailing boat is sailing across the sky, like across the Milky Way into the universe, and like leaving sky, mountains, sunset behind. So it's something so unreal, but it is also something very, I don't know, it's something that would draw people in and would, because when I look at this I just want to follow this sailing boat and just want to like fly with it. So I feel like whatever it is that BTS is doing or will be doing in 2021, it will enlighten people, it will like wake people up, like show them the way, and bring them to like a whole new world. It's not, well, it's like changing people's perspective on life, and that is how the world can change for those people. Oh, then we have happiness. I love this card. Happiness is like it's also purple here. Look, happiness and inner peace. Oh, this is also nice. What's funny is that when I was shuffling these cards, and don't let pride get in your way came out, right? And it came out with a card with 2 fish as well, and it says meditation and contemplation. So it's also like something to do with inner peace, how you can gain, or how you can create your inner peace. When we're talking about don't let pride get in your way, I didn't notice this, but it's in the same row with the 5 wands and the devil and the dog spirit. So there you go. At the end of the day, what you love is the foundation of what you do. Yeah, talking about inner peace and happiness, to me they go together. Like once you learn how to create your inner peace, you kind of create your own happiness as well. And happiness like deprives from inner peace. But I feel like, I hope, like in 2021 with this Empress card, BTS will learn. They might not be able to fully create inner peace for themselves and like fully immersed in happiness or fully understand what happiness is. Maybe like in certain moments they surely know what happiness is, but this is like on a bigger scale or in a bigger picture. And inner peace is something all of us need to learn and to understand as well. So I feel like 2021 would be another important year for BTS members to, I don't know, to learn how to create inner peace within themselves, and also how to use that to inspire people. Of course, they will, like with enlightenment and happiness, they will deliver that to the fans and to other people, to many more other people as well. Like they will be able to reach out to a lot more people in 2021. And yeah, the last card we have here is I am the dreamer of my dream. I think this is a really powerful affirmation, and it has always been true to BTS since the beginning. They are the dreamer and the creator of their dream. So 2021 will be like the year to maybe reassessing the dream, and also because we always changing and things are always changing and our dreams change too. So it is natural that we keep assessing our dreams and like to see where we go with it, or to see how we can move forward. And it also, there's always something to do with this situation right here. I am the dream, my dream, but also what it is, what my dream is. Yeah, the dream will be based on what they love. So, and I think everything's just tied together. I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, I think we can definitely expect more personal or individual projects to come in 2021, as well as a big project of BTS as a group. I think it's an album. Well, it's definitely gonna be an album, but in the first quarter, maybe the second quarter of 2021, so the first half of 2021, and then the second half, I think we can expect more individual works. Yeah, and like if there would be conflicts because of personal projects and group project, please be supportive of all the members and BTS as a group as well, because we don't even love them as much as they love each other, and they really is supportive of each other. So like I've seen individual stand getting like, how do you say it, getting agitated because of work group, but from what I can say, BTS, each of them, they love the group even more than themselves. So yeah, whatever it is this situation is, when it's revealed, I hope that everyone can be nothing but supportive and loving towards the members and also the group. I really trust in them that whatever the issue is, they're gonna resolve it, and the issues are presented for them to grow individually and together. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for this reading. I hope that you enjoy it, and what else can I say? On Taeyong's birthday, we're gonna do the last reading of the year for him, and I hope you have a really good holiday. Please stay safe and stay healthy, and yeah, we will see each other soon. Bye.